Well, hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheraton Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. A couple of videos ago, we showed repairing some fence to expand our farm out and make use of some additional acreage that we have that we had not had animals on. And today is the day that we're going to move animals. We're going to move our cattle herd back up onto that pasture where we were doing all that fence repair. It's the middle of December, the mountains of North Carolina, and we got some green grass that we need these animals to eat. So that saves us from feeding hay, saves us money in feed, all those kinds of things. Puts weight on those animals, keeps them on a natural diet, keeps them off grain, all that kind of stuff. So hang out with us for a little bit. Let's see if we can get water done. Let's see if we can get our paddock set up, see if we can get those animals moved to that area. They're on one part of the farm. We've got to move them to a totally different area of the farm. So hang around with us for a little bit. Let's see if we can get those cattle on some green grass. Okay, this is the field that a couple of videos ago we were talking about doing fence repair, and all of that happened up there along that ridge line. And JW and I were just talking. We think there's a whole lot more than what you see here. We'd have to drive around for a few minutes to be able to see it all. We think there's probably 30, maybe 45 good days in here on 9 head before we would have to pull them out and start feeding hay. This is going to be the last of the grass that we've got. Middle of December, so we'd be looking at middle of January, 1st of February potentially before we got to start feeding hay. So another testament to not burning up all your grass all year long, putting them out on the space and then just leaving them. What we're doing right now, this is a water lane. Because we don't have water in this field, we've had to pull some water hose out our road on the farm that's tied to a hydrant back at the shop. And so we got a little lane here. We've got a piece of poly braid over here on the left hand side, barbed wire over here on the right hand side, and this will make their water accessible all across the pasture. What we'll do is they're coming along, sorry my shadow's in the shot there, as they're coming along, we'll just reel this roll up and continually give them access back down to this lane, and then their water is going to be set up right out here just a little ways. I'll stop, that tree right there, the water's going to be there. And so and this is the field. It just keeps on going, part of it we mowed earlier in the year. We clipped it and it's real green in those areas. This here was not clipped, so we got some leaf litter, got some dry standing stuff, so that's fine, that'll work. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of grazing days up here. So finish getting the water line in. We're going to set up their first paddock. Huh? Yeah. How thick that is. That's knee high, ain't it? That's crazy.
That's a good size spot.
Yeah, this will be a good size spot. Cow's got a pretty view up here too, ain't they?
Yeah.
Look at there. Yeah, this will be a good size spot. Christian got him a donkey.
Yeah.
I saw it. I saw it this morning.
What's up with that jackass up the road there?
I saw it this morning when I came in down there in his pasture. There's no rocks on this property. You can't be acting like you found a rock. So let me show y'all something. JW ordered these. Got some Sheraton Park Farms hats. Now I don't have very many, but we've ordered a few, and I'll let y'all know when they're for sale. We've got what, 6 left out of the 10 that we bought? We'll have 5 left. So, and we're going to give some of those to friends and family and that kind of thing. We are going to order some more, but if you'd be interested in a hat, leave me a comment down below. Yes, I would like a hat, and we'll work on getting some more ordered and printed up, and we'll sell a few hats. So we'll see how this goes. But for now, we got to pull some wire. So here's a little trick y'all can use. we got our regular poly-braided wire. This is that Speed Ride Extreme, and we're using a non-conductive handle. So if you're tying it off to like a piece of barbed wire or something like what we're going to do here, you can just attach these and it'll be fine. You don't have to worry about making your barbed wire hot. They're real simple. Just tie a loop in the end of it, thread it through, across the handle, pull it back down together. Boom, there she is. Easy peasy. And yes, I'm holding the reel. I'm not just standing here doing nothing like I usually do. And so he's just attaching, let me zoom in over there. He just attached that, just hung that off of our barbed wire. And this is what we've been working on. This is what all we've been fixing past couple of videos. Oh, we're out of focus. There's the barbed wire up through here. So latched on that. Now the barbed wire is good from right here where he's got that handle attached all the way back down and around. That's all worked on and patched and fixed and looks nice. So that's how we've expanded our farm. All right, so we're going down the hill.
Yep.
So we're going to come back right here. We'll put a T-post here that's going to basically end our water lane. Well, we'll tie it from here to over there. And then this will be another paddock right through here up the hill. And what we're going to do is we're just going to strip graze this thing just in long, narrow sections all along this field. And again, we can go for days, can't we? I mean, we can go for days and days across here because there's so much grass, and it's a big space. So we're going to put us a T-post in here, and then we'll pull this next paddock for the following day. That over there, actually, that's probably going to be, that first one's probably going to be 2 days. It's kind of big, a little odd shape because it's at the very end, but we'll make that work. Here's where our water's going to be set up, and here's the hose. It kind of runs out along the field, then down next to the driveway, and then back out to the shop. And JW and I were talking a while ago, I wish we had a better water setup than what we do, but you know, it's what we got, and sometimes you just got to work with what you got and go with what works. And man, that's all we can do right here. So real quick on our water system, and this, you know, this is nice that we've got this kind of portable system. I mean, really, it does give us a lot of options. 55-gallon pickle barrel. These are plastic. Cut it in half. We've got a Job mega flow valve hose with just a quick connect on it right there. That's going to connect right there. Water's under pressure. It'll take it from empty to what full is what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes max. I mean, kind of depends on how far you are away from the hydrant and how much pressure you got. And we got good pressure. And cows drink it down. The float drops, opens the valve up, refills, so eliminates any kind of water chores coming out and filling water or anything like that. Works great. Cheap solution. I think the valve itself is about $45. I can get those pickle barrels for $20. So this is a $65 solution. I mean, I think that's the price on those valves. It's cheap. It's a quick, easy, cheap solution. And I'm a sucker for cheap. So, all right, we'll turn the water on. Get them going. Okay, so then the question becomes, how do we get power out here? Because we're inside of a barbed wire fenced pasture. So how do we get power out here? This is it. We got a Speed Ride 2000 and a car battery, and I've got a couple of these energizers. These are really nice. They operate off of either 12 volt or they have an adapter that you can put in the back and plug it into just your regular 110. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to hook our energizer up. We got a T-post here as our ground. Then we're just going to clip into this piece of poly braid, and this is the lane for the water. So the lane, man, that sun's going to mess y'all up. That lane goes all the way out the field, and then all of our cross fences where we're going to be doing our strip grazing across the upper pasture are going to come down and tie in and touch this. So that will feed those lines that are going up the hill. So the cows will always be contained in electric, except for along that upper field back there and along the road down here where they're where there's barbed wire. So in terms of controlling them for paddocks, we're going to do that off of this, with this being a trunk line for our hot. Should work fine. We've done this in the past on a number of different setups. But SpeedRite 2000 12-volt battery. And the wire that we're using for this trunk line, this is poly braid, and we buy this from PowerFlex Fence. This works really well as your trunk line. Conducts really, really well. Actually does a little bit better than that SpeedRite Extreme that we use a lot of. This carries a nice hot spark. I think this is a 9 filament wire, so 7 stainless steel and 2 copper, I think is what it has. This is some hot stuff. I mean, it does really, really good. PowerFlex Fence, I'll leave a link in the description down below for PowerFlex and this stuff. That's not an affiliate link, but yeah, this is, we've got a couple of rolls of this, transitioning the majority of everything we got either over to that SpeedRite Extreme or this. But yeah, good hot fence, works great as a trunk line. Okay, so we got our paddocks set up. This is where we're going. We got our paddocks set up here. Water is way out the road there. The next challenge that we've got is going to be getting these guys from where they are up to up here and across the road. And they are in this lower field down here, just right over there. So we're going to have to walk them from there up to here, through this gate, across the road, and through this other gate down here behind the war wagon. Right there, we'll have to get them through there. But we don't want them going out the driveway. So JW's gonna set us up a little temporary line right here. No spark to it, it's just a visual reminder. Hey guys, you can't go this far. Man, that sun is something, ain't it? We just got it clipped in the barbed wire up here. Strung down, post. We got some of these. I don't know if have we showed these, JW?
A long time ago.
Long time ago. We took a 5-gallon bucket, poured us a little bit of concrete in it, took some of these red rebar posts, put a 90-degree angle on the bottom of that thing, set it down that rebar or in that concrete, let it dry. This makes a fantastic little portable post for putting in the road or somewhere where you can't drive or step a post in. I mean, they're wonderful.
We need to make a couple more.
We do need to make a couple more. They're just handy as a pocket on a shirt.
Yeah.
Cheap to make too, so pretty handy. All right, he's gonna close the gate at the end of the driveway. We got a gate at the end of our drive. Keep the cows in and boogers out. All right, so next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna set up just a little temporary lane from out there at those cows back to this gate, and we'll probably just put us another. Yeah, we're just gonna take another. Here's another couple more of those posts in the concrete. Just that other one to come out of the bucket, just a 5-gallon bucket. We're gonna set up another one of those. We'll just do it right here, walk them up, and they'll be good to go. Okay, we got our posts in. JW's pulling our wire, so this is going to contain them between this post here and the barbed wire on the low side of the road. We're just going to walk them right out the hillside there, go across the road and up into the new field. That one's hot right there, ain't it, JW? Okay. Son of a gun. Still got me. I knew it was hot and it still got me. Dadgummit.
I got empty hands.
Here, let's do this. Right here. Daggone, boy. That thing smarts. I got it again. Son of a dadgummit. Oh, it's funny till it don't happen, till it happens to you. Yeah. Come on, boys, let's go. He's laughing at me.
Woo, cow.
All right, boys, let's go. Yeah, it's pretty hot. Go, boys. So, quick tip for those of you out there that are getting started with cattle. Anytime you're wanting to move them, move slow, take your time. Don't hoop and holler and cowboy and roughneck them and all that kind of stuff. Use their natural tendencies, defense mechanisms to push them where you want them. A little bit of pressure from the back. Once the cow starts to move, back off. Let it know that that's the motion or the direction you want it to go, and they actually respond pretty good. They're excited on the new spot. They figured it out. Easy peasy. And that's easy. So there they are, like I was saying, learn good stockmanship principles. You know, learn stuff from guys like Bud Williams, Temple Grandin, those kinds of folks. And there's no need to cowboy these animals and roughneck them and hoop and holler and all that kind of stuff. Learn what their natural tendencies are, and then use those to drive them where you want them and do what you want to do with them. He's a little stressed or something, ain't he, JW?
Yeah.
All right, there they are. We got them in the new pasture, and you know, it seems like a small thing, but it really is a pretty significant event for the farm, in that we've just taken and added, how many acres is up there, JW?
Probably 12.
12, yeah. We've just basically added 12 acres of grazing to the farm. And, you know, if in our area, an acre per cow, you know, that expands us out another 12 animals that we potentially could keep, which is, you know, another 12 animals potentially worth of profit. So, no small thing to be able to expand your farm and get animals on a new piece of ground to graze. So, really excited, tickled to have them up here. And they went right to work, man. I mean, look at that sucker. Head down, buddy. That's exactly what we want. Munching on that grass. All right, there they are. We got them moved up to the new pasture. And like I said, this is, you know, it's no small thing to be able to expand your farm out. Use the resources that you've got, use the land that you've got, and be able to run more animals, expand your operation if that's what you want to do. It's no small thing to be able to get that done. So really glad we got this done. I couldn't have got it, there's no way that I could have got all the fencing and prep work and getting them moved and all that kind of thing without Newman helping us the other day on the fence, and then especially without JW helping today get them moved. He's getting ready to go on vacation. Well-deserved vacation, by the way. So, but anyway, man, they look good. Like we always say, please keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.